This is Barwa village, a community situated deep in the heart of Abuja. Today, we will be exploring its challenges, its culture, and its developmental stride. I am Maryam Idris, your host, and this is Inside Abuja. Let's dive in. On the outskirts of Nigeria's gleaming federal capital territory lies a different world. This is Barwa village, historically a Baggy community, but now it has evolved into a vibrant mosaic, now sheltering Basa, Hausa, Tiv, and Kuru residents. Yet, this melting pot of culture is boiling over with frustration. We sat with the traditional custodian of this land, the village head of Barwa. He traces the village's history back through generations of Baggy heritage.
The Barwa community existed a long time ago under Gariki Chiefdom, Amak, Gosa district. And before I come to be a king of this community, Barwa was already exist during Second World War. Even our father that passed, they born in this community, and before they born, the Barwa is already exist a long time. It's not a new existence in this Abuja. We are indigenous of Abuja, original inhabitants. So when the life is going on, the Barwa is now exist, development, coming and coming. That's how Barwa is developing today. If I remember those days when I was a boy, Barwa is just a few houses in number. But today, it's more than 200,000 houses. Even people that are living in community, there are more than 200 peoples. That's why we are lack of some amenities, because population is on and over. When I became a village head, in that time, there was no anything like amenities, like primary school. There was no primary school. There was no drinking water like a borehole. There's no light. Talk less of clinic. All those things is happening in my town. I'm the one working on them. So up to now, we still lack of some things like government secondary school, police outposts, because we are in lack of insecurity in this place. So that's our challenges that we have.
The journey into Barwa is the first story of neglect, a glaringly bad, untarred road that cuts the community off from the city's development. The path to Barwa is a treacherous stretch of dust and craters. But the hardship doesn't stop at the entrance. Developers are encroaching, threatening to close the only accessible path, making a difficult life near impossible. The heartbeat of the community, its people, are living in a void of basic infrastructure. There are no secondary schools for the youth, forcing them to travel long distances for education. Perhaps most critical is the silence of security. No police outpost, no security presence. This vacuum amplifies fear and insecurity in a place that feels forgotten. Health is a luxury here. The lack of proper facilities turns minor sicknesses into crisis, particularly for expectant mothers. Even water, the basic necessity of life, is a commodity that must be bought daily.
Reason why I say we are lack of all those things. Once, secondary school, if you look at this community from here to the main road, it's about 6 kilometers ahead to the main road. Then before our children, our peoples moving from here, there's trekking going to the main road. Before getting the main road, they have been tired. When the classes are started, some children are not be able to listen because of tiredness, and that's why they cannot be able to achieve what they are teaching. That's number one reason why we are demanding all this kind of things. Then, two, in security aspect, is also another challenge. We have a division, Ido. When we look at Ido, it's very far away from here. Anytime something may happen. But if it is day and night, in the night, that's the major problem. We don't have anywhere to call a security partners. Before we say, let's wait, daybreak, something may happen. Lack of insecurity. That's why I say we are having this kind of challenges in this community. So we are crying in very loud voice to government. If possible, help us to bring that police outpost here to maintain our peace. So that is another reason. And also, we get a health facility and we don't have staffs inside. It's another challenge. When we get sickness people, delivery women, we suffer a lot. Before we get those kind of challenges, maybe in the night time, before we carry pregnant women here from night to the main road, before we know, something don't happen because of distance of the road. So we are also beg the government, let's send the staff to our clinic so that they may always be assist all those peoples, especially pregnant women, when their time reach for the delivery. Before we move, we don't have any other clinic around us except Gosa. Gosa, Soka are also very far from here. So that's the sort of challenges that we have. The fourth one, the road. I thank God to see how the road is. If not, we say we thank for one developer last week. He carried excavator come grade some area when very, very dangerous. You could see how the dangerous of road is also affected our life. In the rainy season period, before we get out from the main road, we spend about 40 minutes instead of 20 minutes or 15 minutes because it's not a very long distance, but lack of good road, it will make you spend some many minutes because of bad roads. So we need government to assist with us. If we go to other community, you see their road is tight inside community, talk less of road. So we know say they should come and tight road inside community just to lead the road to community. That's our challenges. If we see this community, we don't have any space. Whether your children grow enough, they don't have anywhere to move to build their own house because they don't already occupy the land. Even the one we have expanded, they say we entering their home. They are the people come meet us, but they said now they enter their land. So this challenge is affected our life very, very serious. So we don't know how government will look at this issue. If there's a way to come and assist, we like government to also to come and look at whether it will give us some space for the coming future. Our people that we are proud with them, they are no longer far. They are within Abuja. We have Philip Adida, then Zafania, Jisalo, and Maikalongu. They are the only people we can proud with them. So, and also, not be say they know the help. All these things that I'm talking about, they do their best on it, especially that primary school, light, water. Zafania is the one who work on it. So we cannot say they try his best. But we see the request, carry this our request to them. Say you went to one community like this called Barwa, and the Zafania himself is the one who give me this title. And he still remember. But due to the position that he is there now, we would not normally see him face to face. That's the challenge.
In Barwa, the struggle for basic infrastructure is a daily reality that defines the community's rhythm and limits its potential. For many residents, access to essential services is not a given, but a privilege that must be painstakingly secured. Barwa's people yearn for basics: schools to educate their children, hospitals to heal their sick, and portable water sources to quench their thirst. For some, water is a luxury, but at a price.
We have different challenges in this our community. Number one, we don't have an access road. As soon as you people are coming in, you can see the way estates are blocking our road. When we follow here, they will say that we don't have an access road. So please, we have a problem of access road. And also in our inside community, we don't have, you can see our primary school healthcare center there. It's nowhere arranged. It's very, very scattered. And our healthcare center, we need someone that can come and help us on that to make proper arrangement on it, which is to fence it so that we can get easy on that way. that way. And again, in this our community, please, we have so many challenges. Number one, again, entirely our chief palace. We need to be arranging proper arrangement in our palace, and also youth need an assessment, need help in our community here, so that we can get a development of this community.
We have challenges of school, road, water.
Somehow, living in Barwa village, it looks like we are facing many challenges in the Barwa village, like no road, no good water. We are facing many challenges, that more especially that road, because when something happens now, to access the main road, the express, it's very, very difficult for us. There is borehole water everywhere, but once the NEPA is not there, we face the challenges. My call on the government is to come and help us to see that we live as other human beings lives. The message I'm passing to Mr. Minister of FCT, Esonwike, is that we are pleading to him to come to help us in this village, because there's many people in this village, but there is many challenges. They will need his help. The healthcare, the hospital there is still a problem, because the hospital there is not well equipped. The school we have there is not well equipped. If you see the place, the roofs have already been condemned.
A gaskiya mu dai muna a garin Barwa zanne, kuma Allah ya sa muna zaune muna kasuwanci. A gaskiya tun da muke a nan garin, mu dai wani damuwa ko wani problem haka yake shiga babu shi da sauki, ko ba gaskiya ba. Kawai dukkan ɓangaren ruwan sha, hanya, su ne dai muke fuskanta matsaloli a nan garin. Amma ɓangaren kasuwanci gaskiya muna kasuwanmu komai na tafiya normal, ba maganar rigima ko wani tashin hankula ko su matsaloli, gaskiya da sauki, ko ba haka ba. Amma ɓangaren NEPA muna samu akai-akai, gaskiya ba laifi. Sannan abin da yake tafiya kuma, matsalarmu na farko shine hanya da ruwan sha, shine muke buƙatar a matsayinmu na talakawa. Muna mai ma gwamnati bayani akan ta tallafa mana, ko ba haka ba. Sannan da yanayin kuma ƙarin wasu al'amura kamar na yau da kullum, saboda guraren da muke amfani da ruwa gaskiya ya yi mana kaɗan, saboda muna da yawa, saboda garin yana ta samun ci gaba da bunƙasa na jama'a. Don wasu da dama sukan zo nan, amma rashin hanyoyi yake sa ba su iya zauna a nan. Sannan har ana so ma a toshe wannan hanya ta Barwa, domin ana so a lalata wannan gari, domin sai an yi ƙoro da niyyar za a toshe hanya sai a hana, ko ba gaskiya ba. Domin muna so gwamnati ta yi ma masu kuɗin nan magana gaskiya, domin in sun toshe wannan hanya to gari fa ya mutu, ko ba gaskiya ba. Amma ɓangaren kasuwanci mu lafiya lau, gaskiya babu wasu matsaloli da muke fuskanta, sai dai ci gaba. Don muna ganin sama da shekara 5 babu wani tashi hankali ko wani matsala wanda samu kance muna son mu bashi ko za mu tashi, ko kuma hankalin mai tashi. A gaskiya babu. Eto yadda abun yake, wani gefen kamar wanda yake daga bayan gari, in ya ce sai ya zo na ibasu, a gaskiya gurin yayi nisa, domin muna da tsofaffin bohol wa'anda an gina mana tun a zamanin da, ana amfani da su, amma yanzu ba sa aiki, sun tsaya sun lalace, ko ba haka ba. Saboda an ce ko da kyau akan ƙara da wanka.
The trekking that I'm going to school in Gosa is very far. The road is too somehow, and Okada used to, like, sometimes if it is Friday, there used to be somehow accidents in the road when we are coming back from school. So I don't like going to school every Friday because of the road. But sometimes I used to try and go. And we have the issue of secondary and senior in this Barwa, healthcare and water, etc. And then the thing again is that we have another school nearby, but it's not too far. Some people used to go from here to there, or some go to here. There is a new school here, but the school is not too big like that. Then we now say we just try our best going to Gosa. I would like the government to come and help us with our road, our senior secondary school, water and healthcare, etc.
Kan zama a garin Barwa gaskiya alhamdulillahi. Amma gaskiya muna buƙatar hanya. Dan gaskiya na farko hanya tamu sai a hankali. Ko ba hanya ba. Duk da dai a gaskiya a garin Barwa alhamdulillahi muna da kwanciyar hankali ba yawan faɗace-faɗace saboda Allah. Dan muna da ma'aikata misali dai na 'yan banga dai yanzu duk yawanci dai a ƙauye dai su dai ne za a ce suke cikin ƙauye waɗanda dai ko wani abu ya faru su ne waɗanda za su iya zuwa kai tsaye ba tare da jiran wani abu saboda mazauna ƙauyen ne a kowane lokaci. To a gaskiya in dai ɓangaren faɗace-faɗace da tashin hankali a gaskiya da sauƙi ba ma samun wannan ko ba hanya ba sai dai ka san shi zama yanda yake. Dole ba yadda za a yi a zauna tare wani bai ga wani yawa wani abu ba a duk ko ina kuma akan samun haka. Amma a gaskiya babban ƙorafinmu shine muna buƙatar dan Allah a taimaka mana a fitan mu da hanya ta kamar ma ita ce wannan hanya ta Barwa. Abinda muke buƙata kenan don domin mukan samu ƙalubalen cewa yanzu nan in je ke wuce kashu ɗin nan can wajen rigar marganyi mai rafi kusa da kasuwa in ke je kun duba kun gani za ku ga cewa akwai wurin da aka ɗanyi wani ɗan jallayi ana so a rage hanyar. To duk da dai abu dai wanda ba wai kai za ka ce ga abin da za a yi ba amma mu muna roƙa matsayinmu na talakawa a taimaka mana da hanya kuma muna buƙatar gaskiya wurin ruwan sha. Don duk wani tsohon bohol da aka yi na da yanzu gaskiya wanda da a ce na talaka ne ga yanan ba biya ake yi ba a gaskiya yanzu duka ba su aiki kuma wutan nefa muna samun wani lokaci a gaskiya ba laifi amma muna buƙatar hanya da ruwan sha. To kasuwa ana nan ana yin maleji dai gashi nan dai alhamdulillah ana samun rufin asiri alhamdulillah.
Barwa village is not just a location on the outskirts. It is a community demanding to be seen. A place where the residents continue to dream of development. But a dream alone doesn't pave a street or build a classroom. For the thousands who call Barwa village home, the reality is a delicate balance between potential and daily struggle. While new expansions and highway links promise a more connected future, the present is often defined by the roar of heavy construction and the gridlock of a community that has grown faster than its infrastructure. The residents here aren't just looking for a place to sleep. They are looking for a place to thrive. They seek a neighborhood where the walk to school is safe for a child, where local businesses aren't choked by traffic diversions, and where essential services are reliable as a city center just a few kilometers away. And that's a wrap. We have come to the end of this particular edition of Trust TV's Inside Abuja. See you next time for another interesting edition. I am Maryam Idris. Bye for now.